Hello Libras, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, grounded down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and I close it out with spirit guide messages. Now, with all of that said, you guys are in it, okay? I'm talking about in it, literally. And if you want the cash, you gotta spin it, okay? It's you guys are in it right now, genuinely. You have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Death card here. This is imminent change. You don't have a choice in this. Well, you do. You could resist this, and I do see that there is some sort of like resistance due to like something that you've like heard or something that kind of comes up. Be careful of that Taurian energy of being extremely stubborn during this time right now. There could be a Taurus in your life that's trying to cause some sort of drama. Don't fall for it, okay? Don't listen to it. It's just not accurate at all. It's like somebody's trying to catch you up in their crap. They're going through things completely separate to yourself. You're going through this expansion and growth right now. If you've been looking for like a loan approval or something like that, I definitely see you getting it. Somebody here could be applying for a new credit card or a very specific credit card. I do feel like you want to travel. Okay, but as I said, and I'm gonna say it in all the readings that I do today because of the costume here, but it's like your Jet 2 holiday is over. And if you know that trend of the Jet 2 holiday, the Jet 2 holiday is, it's cheap, right? It's not what we expect, etc. And so, oh, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate that. Yeah, so this is the first start of the 8 costumes that I have this year for YouTube. This is the most simple costume, and I just went with it because I figured it was a gentle start. And honestly, this year has been a Jet 2 holiday for just everyone, for the entire collective. It is the year of the snake, though, so you know that there is rhyme and reason to it, even if it feels chaotic at times. Spirit is asking you to silence yourself, though, to sit in the silence, to really anchor into what the universe is trying to tell you right now. Happy birthday, Libras, as well. I do know that it was just your guys' birthday season, and still is, but there is, you guys could have recently like celebrated, okay, or there's something here about having things to celebrate coming up, but right now Spirit wants you to feed your mind, okay, nutritiously. I just heard nutritiously. So feed your mind, like have, feeding it these food for thought as well. It's like sitting with something but not identifying it. It's remaining neutral as it kind of comes up for you, okay? So, as it comes up here, be neutral to it. Like, don't resist it and be like, no, that's not for me immediately. Get curious about it. Like, okay, what is this coming up for? What is this trying to tell me? But really sitting by yourself. There's something here that some of you guys might be needing help this week, or there's something that comes up possibly with someone's health, okay? Or you can work in the health field, right? Hi, Gloria. Hello, hello. But if you need help, make sure that you are asking for it. Somebody here, there's something about like their heart not being open, or like maybe there was some sort of expectations that you had that didn't come through the way that you were hoping that they would have. All right, understand that you are in the middle of a major transformation, though. With the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune, again, I'm just honestly in disbelief with this. All right, disbelief here. With the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like there's fated events that are happening within your life right now, and as long as you don't resist them, all right, as long as there's no like stubbornness here, it's gonna change your life for the better. It's gonna change your health, your abundance. So there's a need for you to really like pay attention to the food and drink that you're putting into your body. There's also a need for you to like celebrate and have more fun, like loosen up. Don't live in your mind right now, okay? Because again, you're going through this major expansion that is the Death card as well. Especially in your career, there's something here that you're working really hard towards, or you put a lot of work into, and it is about to pay off, okay? Hummingbirds can be significant to you. Also moths, vultures, black cats, and the Ankh could all be symbols for you that you have seen, okay? I know some are animals, but I was getting the Ankh as well. There's something significant about anchoring into your feminine and masculine energy, and that's what the Ankh represents. Some of you guys might have a background in that culture or society back in the time. In regards to matters of your heart, I do see you needing to open up your heart, okay? And things are going to work out perfectly. Just kind of trust the process, and don't let your thoughts run wild and jump to worst case scenario in situations. Really just soften into it. Like I'm hearing soft girl era, so soft girl, soft guy. All right. But yeah, that's what I think. Like soft girl era here. Um, somebody King James. You need to know if Taylor Swift if you should talk to her. Ew, absolutely not. I never liked Taylor Swift, never supported her, never listened to her music, and my track record proves it. So, yeah, I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on with that person right now. I don't know. I don't get into celebrity culture though. I don't believe in it. I think it's all gross. There's nobody. I don't believe in like billionaire, trillionaire wealth and stuff like that. I don't think it's well deserved. Anybody who makes that much money is gross in my book. Okay, especially when they're not doing good with it. So, anyways, let's go ahead and move forward here. Now that I've shared my opinion, that was not asked for. um, you are meant to help somebody else this week here, being an earth angel, but there also might be you getting the help that you need this week. For some of you guys, if you've been feeling like stuck, there might be some really good advice that kind of comes in for you, or you might hear something. Okay, be careful about watching too many tarot readings as well. I am picking up on somebody who's been like, you've been like literally watching so many tarot readings, and it's like you're waiting for a message to tell you something that you want to hear when the divine has already told you. The divine has already showed you what you need to know, but you're not trusting it. This is part of your test and transformation. Okay. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Messages, please. All right, rebirth. Like I said, you're going through a massive transformation here. Spirit is asking you that you need to greet the darkness through this transformation. You have to understand the process of, a phoenix rising from the ashes, right? There is death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's mighty rising, O flame resurrected, okay? So you're going to rebirth, again, a brand new beginning within your life. Let's go ahead and see what this card says. It is card number 31, breaking down to the number 4. Fourth chakra is your heart chakra as well. You could be a life path 4. You could be born on the 4th. You could be seeing 444 as well, or 44. 414 showing up, in 144 showing up in my mind's eye as well. But the number is 4, so divinely chosen here. You might have a very big calling in your life, and it's like you've always known that you've had a big calling, but you're feeling stifled. It's like you tripped, right? And you scraped your knee and it hurt, and now you have to get up, but everyone saw you like trip, right? Or there's something, it's not even necessarily about external energies, but that's what I'm getting there with that. 31. Let's see. Also, if you can hear my kid in the background, his bedroom door is closed. However, he's just screaming and playing online with his friends. So just don't mind that. I left my bedroom door open. Okay, messages here. Rebirth represents an awakening after a difficult period. And I just said that because Spirit was showing me like somebody tripped. Now, I don't think that you actually like tripped or this is literal. It is all figurative, okay? But we must all face our storms, but know the storm will pass. Eventually, you will find clear skies and feel the warmth of the sun on your face again. Rebirth is a process of unfolding yourself after a storm. It's when your spirit has a chance to take a deep breath and stretch. It's about rediscovery, and all that has troubled you has burned away, and now you can face a new life that is waiting to bless you with the new adventures and lessons. You've pulled the rebirth card because you're on the cusp of transformation. You've weathered the storm, and you're about to be given another chance at accomplishing your heart's desires. Interesting, because I also mentioned how your heart is just a little bit blocked off right now, okay? What will you create with it? If you felt withdrawn, hidden, or shut off, now is the time to emerge back into the world. Your healing is done, and you must begin the process of starting anew. Do not hide your light. Do not be afraid to let yourself be seen. Your lessons have been given. I have given you experience that can help you contribute to something positive and beautiful in the collective consciousness. Trust that all is well. Okay, so Libras, I have to take these glasses off because I actually... Oh, hello. Are you going to bless us? Hello, this is a Taurus. Oh, baby girl, I love you. You're on camera. She's like, I don't care, mother. I want your love. Yes, I want your love. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Thank you. All right. That's with soul. So the sun is returning in your life, Libras, okay? Figuratively and, think literally here. I feel like maybe it's been very cloudy where you've been at. You know, I feel like you live somewhere where the trees definitely change colors. You know, you live somewhere that definitely has four seasons, and I feel like it's been like really cloudy or gloomy, very rainy. You could also see a lot of fog. All right. You're one. I'm talking to somebody here. You like to watch the stars, or there's something here about like stargazing. Maybe you have a telescope or something like that. All right. And it's like the sky hasn't been clear enough. You're hoping for a clear sky to come. You're gonna have a clear sky here very soon for whoever that random download is for. All right, messages please for my Libras. What do they need to know? Tell me how their life will never be the same. Show me this energy. Thank you. We have the Cup card. Yes. Okay. Interesting. Cup of knowledge. You have bees, you have white, and you have spoon coming right back out. That was your original card, was the spoon card. Messages please for Libras. Thank you. And you have the alligator card with coat as your overall. Okay, Libras, there's a need for you. Okay, it's like you feel the need to really protect yourself here, and you have this like primal instinct, but you have to understand that that will just kick in. You know, take a big bite out of life right now. You have a lot of good fortune that is coming in, and there's a need for you to, yes, maintain like that stealth, but take swift action towards what you want. Like, you are protected. You have a lot of ancient wisdom here. You know, again, it's this energy of like, think of an alligator when they hunt. It's like they move quietly, but they strike, right? And that's what I'm getting here. It's like, move quietly towards what you want, but strike it. Like, get it, you know? Get it, okay? I'm talking about in it, okay? In it. Get in it, okay? The B card is a hardworking person. It's fertilization, all right? Sweet situation, growth, provider, seeking, okay, respected. And then I also am hearing fearless as well. White represents a fresh mindset. So the color white represents like purity when it comes to symbolism and, you know, occult wisdom and stuff like that. That's why a lot of people like wear white when doing certain rituals and stuff like that as well. So it represents the full card energy as 2, which is like new beginnings, playful energy, being playful, being adaptive, okay? A new beginner, a new mindset, a new fresh mindset here. So yeah, there's something interesting. This card says colder weather on the bottom of it. So what this, yeah, these cards work a little bit differently. I don't need to explain it, actually, I've decided, but let's just jump into this here. Tell me about the overall energy. Definitely use caution and protect yourself, but at the same time, you know, it's more of like a stealth mode type of caution. It's not like a fear of like, I'm afraid I'm going to be taken out type of caution, because you're not going to be taken out, but that you are being required to, you know, move very strategically. Messages please. So cloak yourself. Yes, the Hierophant, okay, and the Ace of Swords. There's some sort of truth that you have. There's some sort of wisdom or insight that you're receiving directly from Spirit, from the divine, and Spirit is asking you to, again, operate in that energy, navigate in that energy. You're gonna know how to work with that energy. Tell me about the Cup card. Be careful about accepting drinks from other people. There might be somebody around you who has a drinking problem. You do need to get rid of that person, or get that person out of your life. If you have been drinking a lot lately, you need to stop. You need to go through a detox here. I'm hearing ginger. You might need a ginger shot or something like that, okay? There's something here about you needing to work on your health, on your liver and your kidneys. There's something here going on with the liver. And again, if it's not you, this could be somebody that's very close to you. You're going to start noticing this person is a lot more like lethargic. You know, they're not eating as much, but they're drinking a lot. Tell me about this. It could be a friend of yours or somebody close. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Like, somebody here is, they're partying a lot, and they act like things are fine and normal. You could live with this person. This could be a partner of yours. Okay. Yeah, the Tower card. Okay. And the Judgment with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Star card in the reverse. This person might need a health checkup, or somebody around you might need a health checkup here, or to get some sort of assistance, because I do feel like, yeah, somebody you needs to detox. Genuinely, I'm not a medical intuitive at all. However, I do get random things. Again, that does not replace any doctor's advice. I am telling somebody here that they need to go to the doctor. So if you know that you've got somebody around you here who drinks a lot, maybe they don't take the best care of themselves, you know, or they're smoking a lot, whatever it may be, they might need to go to a doctor, okay, just to get random tests to make sure that they are healthy, is what I'm seeing, all right, to avoid like worst case scenario. Now, for some of you guys, maybe you were just having fun. It was your birthday season. You had a lot of fun, you know, drinking, going out, out with your friends, enjoying, you know, overindulging a bit. It's time for you to detox and cleanse your system. I'm hearing that you need a lymphatic cleanse. Okay, so some of you guys need to cleanse your lymphatic system. All right. And then we have the Hanged Man and the Two of Swords in the reverse, clarifying the Spoon, the Bees, and the White card that came out for you. You're not blocked on something. There's a decision that you have made, but it's like you're stuck moving forward with it. Why are they stuck? Why are you feeling stuck here? You need to see things from like a new perspective or a fresh mindset. You need to apply a fresh mindset. Yeah, the Death card here. So you feel like it's like you want to move forward, but there's something that you keep on thinking repetitively. Okay, repetitively. Sorry, I get caught up in my words sometimes. I'm not sorry, actually. I just do that. It's me. I exist unapologetically. There's something repetitively that you have been thinking about or repeatedly thinking about, and it's like the thought form consciousness here, there's no room for growth or expansion, because it's almost like having that tunnel vision, and it doesn't move, it doesn't grow or anything like that. Like if I pour water into a cup, it's only going to take shape of the cup here, so it needs the space to like grow. Stop putting things in a specific container where it's only going to take shape of that container. There's a need to throw the container out, or whatever that restriction is, so it could be a label that's like a restriction there for you, of like this is good versus bad. Like people get so caught up in these binaries, and no matter what, like they just don't exist like that, okay? Because those are also based on either moral or ethical backgrounds that determine those factors and those binaries. And so there's something here where it's like you need to get rid of, again, that container of that thought process and let it expand into something new. Allow yourself to see a new, fresh perspective. All right. Messages, please. Thank you. We have the Strength card. Beautiful. Yeah. So this and the Emperor card on the bottom. So again, this is really operating with precision. This is being very strategic. This is, sitting there, being patient, and knowing the right moment to act, knowing the right moment to strike, knowing the right moment to bring something up, knowing the right moment to take action towards something that, again, you have been working on. All right. Anything else for the spread, please? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, don't get caught in analysis paralysis here. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Because it's really easy to allow ourselves to kind of drown in our own thoughts, to drown in like, oh, what I wanted isn't coming through yet. And, especially as a Libra, you can really overthink things. Specifically when it comes to like your family, there might be something that you're overthinking in regards to like a family member or something, okay? Or about a family decision, possibly with like your own children, or maybe you want to start a family, right? Or you want to get married, or whatever it may be. Be careful about overthinking that, okay? The ball is in your court, so make the most of the situation. The ball is in your court, so make the most of the situation. Messages, please, for career and finances for Libras. Messages, thank you. We have Treasure as the first card out. We love to see that. Great start. Messages, please. Ooh, you also have the Rose card. Okay. And you have Exhausted. All right. Overall energy is group projects. So there's something here about working with the community, okay, working with others. I definitely feel like you are in a lot of job security, but I do think that you need to, recharge, regroup, redefine like your own personal limits, and, delegate as necessary during this time right now, okay? Some of you guys could work in sales, or there's some sort of like planning you could work with in the talent community in some sort of way as well. We have the Five of Swords. Ooh. And the Four Pumpkins in the revert. Tell me about this. Thank you. Ace of Wands. Somebody here definitely works in like a dog-eat-dog type of environment, okay? But you have created like worry-free finances for yourself, which is amazing. We do love that. There's a lot of money in the reserve. Okay, you know, you have a lot of money to go around. We also have the King of Cups clarifying the Rose card, and clarifying exhaustion, please, is the Four of Pumpkins and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Overall energy is the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. There's some sort of emotional manipulation that's happening here, which is exhausting you. So it's external factors that are exhausting you during this time. This is definitely that Mars and Scorpio energy where there could be a lot of different power struggles in your life. Now, when this Mars and Scorpio energy comes up, though, when you are experiencing these power struggles, what is necessary is for you to stand your ground and create healthy boundaries. So, for example, let's say at work that your boss or whatever, an employee, whatever it may be, okay, whatever your situation is, comes up and they start like cussing you out, they're acting really crazy and erratic. You need to let them know, like, hey, I will not tolerate you talking to me that way, and set that boundary and walk away. Like it's that type of energy of like you're really setting the tone right now for things in the future. With the King of Cups, I feel like you're a very wise and trustworthy person. Again, you provide a lot of support for other individuals, but don't be taken advantage of. Okay, with the King of Cups in the upright and then the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it's like people might try to take advantage of you knowing that you provide a lot of wisdom or support, and then you end up pouring more into a situation than you're actually receiving. Or they might manipulate you, and it's like they're saying, oh, X, Y, and Z happen, and they make you feel bad for them, and so you go to like defend them or whatever it may be, and it's like they turn around and it bites you in the ass. All right, there's certainly something that you are forced to walk away from. Okay, you are forced to kind of let go of, because with the Four of Pentacles, it's just draining your energy. So anything that is an energetic drain, especially at work right now, you need to let it go. It is not yours to fix. Okay, it's not yours to solve. And you know, it does have to deal with a lot of different people. You might be dealing with people who it's like they claim victim to a situation that they are actually the villain of. You know, that type of energy here, where it's like you have to step back so you can see the entirety of the picture, the situation. Okay. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's some trickery going on behind the scenes. Some sort of lies, some sort of deceit. And this has been going on for a while. Two of Wands. You know, yeah, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. And I feel like somebody has some sort of anxiety, like they don't want to get caught right now, but they are going to get caught. All right, or this is giving you anxiety. It's like you're picking up on other people. I'm hearing empath, so you could be picking up on a lot of other people's energy right now, especially in your work environment, and having a hard time discerning, like, is this my own energy or is this somebody else's energy? Maybe perhaps you're not even discerning, and that's where that silence is necessary, where it's like I need to sit down and like ask myself, is this even my own energy, or is this everyone else's energy around me? You know, you are getting like that Charlie Brown energy, not Charlie Brown exactly, like that one Dirt Kid, where it's like his aura, I don't know if, yeah, his aura, his energy was like really chaotic and scattered. That's showing up in your energy right now. Okay. Otherwise, I do see like your money looking good, and you know that job security, everything's there. It's just going to be a very emotionally taxing week. So I need you to really audit what you're putting your energy towards and who you're putting your energy towards this week. And your outcome is going to be you walking away from things that drain you. Okay, there's going to be a lot that's going to be illuminated. Listen to your intuition. Your dreams could be showing you something. There could be a group of like 3 people that you're just going to walk away from in your community, or like leave behind. You're not going to get involved in their stuff. Yeah, the Chariot card in the reverse, you could be dealing with a Cancer as well. Okay, or Cancer is just causing like a lot of drama. Like, you know, they're that one friend or coworker or whatever that just like they always have something crazy going on, where it's like, oh, I was just kidnapped on Wednesday, and then on Thursday it's like, you know, oh, my apartment just burned down, and then on Friday it's like this. It's like just one thing after the other with this individual here. You know, and a lot of it, the time, they are the making of their own reality that they're experiencing. So be careful of that, because they don't get their source energy from themselves. They get it from you. They get it from the people around them, and that's why you are so drained while dealing with them. All right, so just be mindful of that, okay? All right, moving forward here. Let's get into your love life and matters of the heart, please, for Libras. Love life, thank you. We have engagement ring in the reverse. You have Hand of Cards in the upright. and you have kisses in the upright, ascending. Tell me about this. What are these? Queen of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Wands reversed. The Moon card, the Knight of Swords reverse, and ascending overall is the Page of Cups. Okay, with the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay, there could be some arguments here. Perhaps you went through like a little bit of, I don't even want to say a breakup. There was just some difficult conversations where it's like perhaps you could have been going over like, hey, should we separate? Should we stay together? Is this worth it? Like, are we aligned? Do we have this? Do we share the same vision? Right? And I feel like you're dealing with somebody who is being a little bit emotionally manipulative with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, or they're having a hard time emotionally regulating themselves. All right, whoever this is, you could be dealing with a water sign. You don't have to be, but there could have been some sort of arguments over somebody's inability to like emotionally regulate. And I do feel like you're overcoming this situation where there could have been some sort of difficult conversation, and you come to some sort of conclusion together. I do feel like there are things that are going unsaid in order to come to this conclusion, if I'm being honest. Like, it's the energy of like just brushing things under the rug instead of actually addressing them. So it is a little bit of more of like a people pleaser energy, or just like, I don't want to deal with this, so we're just going to brush it under the rug, tell this person what they want to hear, vice versa, and then we'll move forward from this. I do see them flirting, trying to have fun, finding creative ways to, overcome like whatever the situation is. Perhaps they like buy you flowers or something like that as well. Okay, or they do something nice to you. They could be texting a lot differently than they typically do. Even if you live with this person, like I just feel like this person's overcompensating in some sort of way. Basically what I'm getting here is that they know that they fucked up, but they don't want to actually take accountability and like apologize directly for that. It's more like they overcompensate by doing everything that you want or ask of them. Or let's say that like you're like, oh, you never surprised me, or take me on a date. It's like all of a sudden this person has 3 dates planned, or they don't do like the little romantic things. It's like all of a sudden this person is writing you notes and love letters. And by the way, never settle, you guys, never settle. My wife literally writes me love letters and notes all the time. This is one that she literally just gave to me. Like, don't, trust me, don't settle for less than, okay? And I'm not saying that as like a brag or anything. I'm genuinely not. I'm just saying like there are people out there that will give you everything that you want and more, with no reason. It's not my birthday. There's no reason for me to be receiving a card. She just did that, and it's like, that's the energy here. It's like you might be desiring somebody who, pours into you in a more romantic way, but they just, I don't know, they're a little bit in their ego. There's something unhealed from their childhood, if I'm being real, that could be coming up there. Some of you guys could be dealing with children as well. Maybe this is like a kid of yours, and so maybe your kid fucked up, right? And you love your kid loves you, but this is the energy, and it doesn't even have to be like romance or anything like that. But it's like your kid's just kind of like trying to charm their way out of it, if this is having to deal with a child, or this is just somebody who their emotions from childhood or are a little bit stunted at times, and so they don't necessarily always have the emotional capacity to handle things on a deeper level like you prefer. Okay, so that is what I'm getting here. And also, I know this is like a random message and it has nothing to do with this, but I am seeing that like there's somebody here, if you're not in a relationship, you're about to be, okay? There's somebody here that it's either you or them. One of you guys have like multiple options, but they're going to come forth and like choose you as the main option. And they've been a little bit wishy-washy in the energy. Like, I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles, even though I don't have the Two of Pentacles here. Tell me about this new love real quick. Why am I picking up on this? Three of Swords in the reverse and the King of Wands. Yeah, somebody basically has like decided to come towards you. They got rid of some sort of like third party, and I don't feel like it was necessarily a third party, but it was just like they were dating multiple people or talking to multiple people at once. They got rid of that person and they're coming towards you now. They're taking action towards you. Okay, yeah, Seven of Cups here. They could have recently had like a dream about you or about this other person. Okay, single and ready to mingle. I love it. Yeah, they could have recently had like a dream about you or about this other person. You know, they were a little bit confused, like lost in the sauce, but again, they're very focused on you now. I do feel the focus here. Yeah, they're not talking to the other person anymore, and I do feel like they kept all of this a secret, like their emotions, etc., a secret. But guess who they choose at the end of the day? Justice. They choose you, baby. Like, they want to do right by you. They want to come towards you. Ten of Wands in the reverse, and so they're letting go of everything basically that was standing in their way of coming towards you. So for those of you guys that are single and you're not really dealing with anybody, this isn't like a child or a family member or a friend, a lover that you're already dealing with, because again, matters of the heart for me personally are not always romantic. Thank you. I'm coming for you, Scorpios. I already know what you guys got going on, and I'm really excited to share it with you. You guys got such good things coming in. But anyways, Libras here. Libras, you guys got this love coming in. Basically, if you're dealing with somebody and you're wondering where they stand with you, they stand with you. They're choosing you. They just have to let go of maybe other people or situations that they kind of got themselves involved in, you know, before they really made a decision on you. Yeah, the relationship is over. Again, competition and the other woman, so it's like they're getting rid of like whatever this is. It's over, it's done with, and they're coming towards you. Okay, you could have recently uploaded some sort of picture and I feel like you look really good. There's something that you did. Okay, somebody could have recently changed their hair or something. I don't know, there's something that you did where this person's just like, yes, okay, yes, I want it. Okay, I want it. So and it's not just like your appearance either. Don't think that it's just shallow. I'm just seeing little things that, you know, can signify if I'm talking to you or somebody else. Okay. Messages, please, to close out this reading. Thank you. Transform your burdens into blessings. We have Alchemist. So again, your life is never going to be the same after all of this energy, after this rebirth that you're going through, this transformation that you're going through. Anything that's draining you, let it go. Do not put your energy into it anymore. It's okay to be selfish because you're not actually being selfish. You are preserving what you have. Work in silence. Okay, you definitely have a thief watching you here, so be mindful. You got people around you that are trying to take from your energy. I would definitely cloak your energy, cloak your field, or go ahead and set up a ward where it automatically transmute any of their energies. Like you want to turn theft into basically money in the bank for you. Like, okay, you want to steal, cool. Any dollar, dime, penny that you make automatically goes into my bank account. Okay, release your fears and worries is also showing up here. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. You will receive clarity soon. Yeah, especially on that lover that's coming in. Opportunities are coming, and this is an important person in your life. Bottom of the deck is you give so selflessly, it's your turn to receive. Top of the deck is you're surrounded by false friends. Be careful of the individuals around you. Okay, Libras, that's what I've got for you guys, my loves. Don't forget to like this reading. If you like a book reading with me, yes, discount code. Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate that. 33% off, FlavoredVivid.com. Use the code trick or treat. This is not a trick, okay? It is a treat, so go treat yourself. Book a reading or a birth chart or any of my other services for 33% off. And then if you use code TREAT at checkout, you can get 15% off every single product that you order. I have over 65 handmade products on my website, and I would love your support. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye, Libras.